We have invited you here this afternoon to, through you, alert Nigerians that our nation is collapsing under President Muhammadu Buhari and the All Progressives Congress. That as a party, we decry the level of insecurity in our country today because terrorists and bandits have taken over our nation, and there's mass killings, kidnapping for ransom, arson going on nearly everywhere across our land. Today, school children are no longer allowed in their schools. They are kidnapped and taken to the forests at the mercy of gunmen, terrorists and bandits, as well as the elements. Farmers are being killed in their farmlands. Traditional rulers are being chased out of their palaces. And worrisomely, our future soldiers and officers who are supposed to protect the territorial integrity of our nation are now being ambushed and being killed and abducted within the confines of their academy. If we are not concerned as a Nigerian, I don't know what will make us concerned again. Our party is worried and very pained that just yesterday, no fewer than 36 Nigerians were killed in Plateau State. After all the condemnation that trailed what happened earlier in the state. Attacks on security formations have never been this serious in the history of our country, particularly the most recent that we just mentioned, the attack on the NDA. And as we can see, painfully, even governors are losing faith in the nation, like what happened in Plateau State, where governors were sending logistics to Plateau to ferry their citizens back to their respective states. More worrisome is the governor of the home state of President Muhammadu Buhari in Katsina State, who announced in the state that citizens who have no gun, who have no means of defense, should come up and defend themselves against terrorists, arsonists, and bandits. The situation appears to have practically overwhelmed Mr. President. And also painfully, even a commander-in-chief of a Boy Scout association would do better than the commander-in-chief of the Federal Republic as we speak today. Painfully, a commander-in-chief of the Boy Scout Association will do better in terms of security, in terms of protection of lives and property, more than the commander-in-chief of our nation today. Those who were Boy Scouts at a young age will remember that when we go for campfire, our commanders will protect us. They ensure that we are fed. They ensure that the welfare of the Boy Scouts were available. What did you find today? A situation where the most respected institution, military institution in the country, is being assailed by militants, terrorists, bandits, and all we hear from the handlers of President Muhammadu Buhari. Not President Muhammadu Buhari coming out to speak to Nigerians. The handlers are coming out with statements to speak about patriotism. It's rather unfortunate. President Buhari and his administration have not demonstrated any capacity to protect lives and property of our country. All that we are hearing and all we are getting is lip service to the issue of internal security. As a result, the PDP, you will recall, in this same hall, provided blueprint for the purposes of direction for the administration of President Muhammadu Buhari. But like I said, that a commander-in-chief of the Boy Scout Association will do much more better than this commander-in-chief. They have not been able to implement any of the recommendations brought forward by the People's Democratic Party. We cannot continue this way. We cannot continue to put our hope on nothing. A situation that our children cannot go to school. A situation that farmers cannot go to their farmland. Already we are witnessing the rising costs of food items and how Nigerians on a daily basis are going hungry. So we hereby, as a party, call on the National Assembly to cut short their recess. They should return to plenary and apply their drastic legislative instrument by summoning President Muhammadu Buhari to the National Assembly in an open session to come and tell Nigerians why our nation has bled this much and how the security apparatus of our country has totally collapsed in the hands of President Muhammadu Buhari and the All Progressives Congress. We call on the Nigerian Governors Forum and all stakeholders across the country to wake up and take a stand to rescue our country. Time is running out. Terrorists, abductors, bandits have taken over our land. Thank you very much. Any question related to this? As you know, the fate of Nigerians is in the People's Democratic Party. And like I said earlier, that necessitated a mini conference that held in this hall on how to improve on the security situation of our country. And you recall, part of the demands was that Mr. President should improve on the security architecture of our country. But all that Mr. President did in respect of improving on the security architecture was to replace the service chiefs. It is clear that that does not conform, that is not just the solution. Our party also went further to recommend that technology should be deployed in the fight against terrorists, insurgents, and bandits. As you could see, you can find where we are as a people. So I believe that the fate of the average Nigerian out there who are on a daily basis rallying with the People's Democratic Party through our online registration exercise that is ongoing, that the faith in this country remains strong, and the faith that the PDP will make the difference is just there. Thank you, Okocha. I have told you, Chiko Dinaka, we don't need to drag on this. I have told you that issues will relate to the press conference. You recall that at the beginning of this exercise, and particularly after I've read out, after I've discussed with you the issues concerning the press conference, I did say that questions should relate to the issues that came out of this conference. But notwithstanding, I want to assure you, and through you assure Nigerians, that the People's Democratic Party is one, indivisible, indissoluble, and a united political party. And as such, those who are going around and talking about factions, they do not understand the nuances of the family way in which the People's Democratic Party operates. Thank you very much. There will always be meetings. But listen to me. You cannot do this job for us now. You want to do the job for us so that we vacate this place for you. You can't do it for us. There will always be meetings. And I can assure you that starting from tomorrow, there will be meetings of the People's Democratic Party, which will lead to the usual family ways in which matters in the People's Democratic Party are resolved. Thank you very much. Any other question?
Thanks for checking out Symphony on YouTube. Please be sure to subscribe and like our videos for updates.